Under pressure. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. On microphone. Check, check. Good morning, everyone. Tom, I am the bomb, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombus. Good mornings. How is everyone doing? I would say I don't know what's going on in the markets. A little bit of a lie. I know what's going on in the stock market. I mean, I have a good idea. I checked the futures for like half a second this morning. The title, let's talk markets, but I'd rather be I love, dot dot dot. I'd rather be doing all actually I'm starting to get pretty invigorated again about the markets. I'm starting to get excited about a lot of things. I've been in a funk even at work. It's pretty burnt out. Starting to get that energy back. I'm on vacay right now. The vacation's going too quick. But I did bust out a wireless certification yesterday. Something I might not typically do on a vacation, but I got a little bit of that energy back. Anyway, I'm getting on. I think one of the big mistakes I've been making recently is I haven't been more engaged in the stock market. And I kind of came to a conclusion that I need to get more engaged in the stock market because I think we got plenty of time. I think we got plenty of time with crypto. Um, we got plenty of time with crypto. I think it's going to be a while before crypto does anything, and the stock market's going to show us what's up. Is more than likely going to show us what's up before crypto. No, we do have the halving thing coming. Uh, in the past, crypto would pretty much be at a bottom. I don't know. I think it's around 500 days out or so from the halving. I forget the exact numbers. Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? That's supposed to happen in like November, end of November, October, November, December. Already missed a forex on C pool. I don't think so, bro. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to buy. Yeah, you know what? Was watching So Tasty in the morning. Uh, last call for alcohol. Last call on Tasty. It's the last 30 minutes where the great Tom Sosnoff and the great Tony Batista just shoot the shit about the market. The last 30 minutes of the market. Tom Sosnoff thinks the bottom's in. Think the bottom is cemented. Now, he's not saying that we're gonna scream to new all-time highs anytime soon. He just thinks the bottom's in. Maybe I need to rewatch that. Maybe one of you guys want to check it out too. It would be the last call on Tasty Trade, which is now on YouTube. You can also go straight to their website. But he thinks the bottom's in. I gotta tell you what. Uh, I watched a Meet Kevin video yesterday. First time I watched one of those in a while. I don't really listen to people like Meet Kevin or Jeremy Lefevre, bro. Like I don't have a problem with Jeremy as much as I do like Meet Kevin. I'm not saying I don't get some value out of these people at times, but I don't really trust anything that comes out of their mouth or treat it as any kind of gospel, or they don't have any real street cred, or they're just I mean, this is in general on YouTube, right? It's just people. How many stock experts or crypto experts in their 20s are there on YouTube right now? There's ways to spin that shit. Oh, a person in their 50s or 60s or 80s, that they're not going to get crypto, so they're not going to invest in it. And we're talking about money, and money, making and losing money, and being a trader and being in stock markets. And there's plenty of older people that get crypto. I'm one of them. So we're talking about something that takes decades of experience and really working your craft, and you're still gonna make mistakes. So why? Like when I was Kevin's age, I thought I was king of the world when it came to this type of shit. But he'll be the same way. I guarantee you. When meet Kevin's 50, he's gonna look back when I was 30 and say, "Oh yeah, I was just a total idiot. I was a narcissistic. Nope, thought I knew everything." And I'm not saying he's not a smart dude, but that was a really long-winded way of saying Tom Sosnoff is like one of the top people in the world that you should be listening to when it comes to an opinion and market. The guy is um, created Thinkorswim, sold it to TD Ameritrade for tens of millions. Has been a floor trader, knows how to trade every single thing on the planet, currencies, futures, options on futures, bonds, trades it all. He trades crypto. He loves crypto. He thinks there's going to be a big future in crypto. Loves he calls him Hawkinson. He loves Dr. Charles Hawkinson. He interviewed Dr. Charles Hawkinson. He buys, he buys crypto. He buys Solana. He buys Ethereum. He buys Cardano. And the guy, I think there's going to be some exciting things to come when it comes to crypto too. Actually, they have this small exchange, and they were trying to do things like small dollar funds and this and that, but they got some stuff coming up with crypto that sounds pretty exciting. What the hell is Seapool? Some garbage ass low cap chain. The train can leave fast. Yeah, it can. The train can and probably will leave fast when it comes to crypto. It left pretty fast in 2020. Was around January 2020. It went from 20,000 to 40,000 and 40,000 to 60,000, all within the matter of a couple months. C-pool was liquidity for institutional investors. I just bought at peak FOMO, and so you lost. So you didn't get a forex. You took a forex hit. Let's pop on over to the desktop. Or have I been on the desktop? No, I don't think I have. So tasty. You took a big L. Yeah, yeah. Live and learn, brother. Learn from the mistakes. It sounds like you learned a little. It sounds like you learned. You got a little FOMO. Didn't pay attention to the unlock period. Oh, so now you're up? If you're up now, that's good. You got nothing like getting a little gust from the gods. All right, the market is down. The market was up huge yesterday. Huge. So it's not too much of a surprise the market's down a bit. I need to get a little bit more engaged over here. Start doing some options plays. Just trying to get some, a few nickels, a few dimes. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Anyone tells me what song that comes from, I will be impressed as a mofo. I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. All right, Nasdaq down 154, E-mini S&P's down 40. I think the Nasdaq ended up over like 300 yesterday, and the E-mini S&P around 100, which is huge. Crude oil $87. That shit's creeping back up fast. Natural gas up 5 cents at $6.89 a therm. Anything else? Gold. What is gold doing? Gold over 1,700, but down $12 today. Silver down. Holy shit! Silver's down huge. Silver down 84 cents. That is a monster move. And then what are bonds doing? Bonds down a full point at 127. That's a pretty big move too. All right, yesterday I put on a PayPal position. That position's now up $35. That's about 6% in one day. Typical rule of thumb is if and that's a pretty big move for a Jade Lizard. Jade Lizards move kind of slow. So that's I don't know, 5-6%. Typically, if you make around 10% in a day, you should take it off. So we'll watch this. If this gets into the like $50 or $60 today, I might have to consider taking that off. Um, we like to get 50%, take it off at 50%, but a 10% move in 24 hours, you don't kick a gift horse in the mouth. It's like you take that field goal, or like if you kick a field goal and then get a penalty, you don't take points off the board. Well, you're risking taking money. Sometimes you take the risk. And then sometimes, you end up fumbling it because you take the points off the board or those points, and whatever. You get my point. Speaking of football, man, are you kidding me? Someone in our league dropped DK Metcalf. I was at your boy. I spent 31 fab, picked him up. I need all the help I can get. I'm 1-3. All right, Tesla. Tesla, my ESA, man, it's down. It is down, down, down. I kind of want to look at. There's some shit to do over here. I would like to do something with it in my small account, like sell a cash secured put, maybe. But I don't know if I'm gonna. Let's see what kind of. We got about 17,975. So I would have to go to like a 170 put. And I just don't know if there's enough premium. Yeah, 82 cents. Man, I wish I could go for like 195. I don't think I have the. I do. Why does it say I have the buying power? So I could sell a 195 put in Tesla, get $240 credit. There's only a 13% chance of it going in the money. I wonder if I can do like a 200. I doubt it. It does. I can get a $3 credit, around a $3 credit. That's only 16 days to go. So let's get rid of that. And let's go out to November. Let's see what kind of shit we can. Oh, shit is juicy, son. Are you kidding me? All right, let's go to 200. It's a lot of buying power, though. If I do this, it feels like free money. But if I do this, I won't have buying. I'll lose buying power to buy crypto. I could sell a 200 Tesla put and get $800 credit. As long as Tesla's above $200 in the next 44 days, you never know. It's easy to sit there and say, oh, there's no way Tesla's going to be below $200 in the next 40 days. There's a 28% chance that it sees that. I think it's unlikely because that would be the equivalent of Tesla being under $600 pre-split. I think it did go below that for a minute, for like a few seconds at the peak bottom. So if we're not at a bottom, we're not at a peak bottom. When we find that in the next month and a half, I'm beginning to think we're not going to see. I'm not saying we're going to, new all-time highs or close to, just getting back to where we are by the end of the year. But I think there's a good chance we will start inching up just because we got like midterms and shit coming up and they're going to be wanting to manipulate the market. The world's starting to give the Fed pressure to ease back on interest rate hikes. And I did some thinking last night, and I was just thinking about like, oh, and I meant to make this my title. um, it had to do with the stock market bottom is in uh, because of the price of guacamole, something like that. I need to juice that up. My guacamole told me that the stock market bottom is in. I tend to buy this 12 pack of guacamole at Costco. It used to be before this shit hit the fan, and I don't know what's going on with avocados. That avocados like seem to go up more in price than anything. But it's I remember prices really well. So I remember how much stuff cost me when I buy it at the market. And we've hit that peak and I feel like it's easing back. So it doesn't so I think this next inflation data is probably going to be a good read because it's going to be on the last 30 days or whatever, or 30 days ago. And in the last 60 days, I would say prices have started to ease back. 90 days ago, that guac was, well, let's say like, I don't know, 4 to 6 months ago, that guacamole was like, I want to say 9.99, and then it went to 11.99. And then next thing you know, it was just like shock. It went to 17.99. And I'm like, what the hell? And now it's like, I don't know, 15.99 or 13.99. It's coming back down, right? So things are coming back down. And I'm seeing that a little bit across the board with all food. Um, so the big things, food, housing and rents and stuff like that are probably still out of control. I mean, my mortgage is staying the same. What's another big cost? Oh, energy costs are a big thing. But all I can really do is look at consumer goods and see how it's going there. So I think that's starting to ease back a bit. So I think inflation, we might start getting good reads. So I think that might start coming our way. The Fed might start pivoting a little bit because they don't want to overshoot it, right? They overshot it one way, printing too much money, and now they don't want to overshoot it, being too aggressive. And then the next thing you know, they tighten it too fast and too hard. So it is a balancing act. We'll have to see how that works out. But I'm starting to feel like, I've been talking about a lot lately how I think there could be another big capitulation moment. And I'm not saying that still isn't on the table. I've said numerous times, I don't know. No one knows. All you can really do is make your best guesses, make some assumptions, and trade on it. I do know that I've made a mistake of being too scared to trade, do a lot of options trading. Yeah, it's also one of those things that doesn't excite me as much as like just buying crypto had been for such a long time. But there's been a lot of, opportunity. There's been a lot of opportunity doing things with options because it's been spinning sideways now for a long time. So let's see, that PayPal position's now at $38. My Palantir is down a little bit more. My big mistake there was is I didn't sell a strangle. That kind of reminds me, and the thing that sucks is I really want to start doing more right now, but we're going into earnings seasons, and I don't like putting trades on going into earnings. Because one thing that kind of came to mind was doing a strangle on Robinhood. But they have earnings in 20 days. Um, that also means there's going to be a lot of volatility. The expected move in Robinhood, yeah, there's too much gamma risk with the 16-day trade. That would just be stupid. I can go out to November. I can't even, I like to get a buck. Mm, I can do a strangle at the expected move, get a buck. I can't imagine Robinhood doing anything that would just make their stock go up crazy in price. The IV rank on this is 86%. Is there anything else? I don't like Robinhood, but it's in a price range where doing a strangle doesn't scare me as much. Mara, let's see. Mara liquidity probably sucks when oh, it's actually pretty good. Let's see what we got here. They got earnings on 11.9, $1.20. $1.80. This is interesting. So I could sell a 10 put. The expected move's $3.40, which would put it below that. So if I end up, if Mara ends up going down, I would basically be buying 100 shares at like $8.10 because it's the $10 strike plus the $1.80 credit received. And I would start having risk to the upside around 20 bucks. And there's only a 7% chance. Let's do it. Strangles are a bit more high risk, but a lot more probability of success. Because this is a naked call and a naked put. Probably gonna have to change that to $1.80 or $1.79 credit. Let's try and get $1.80. Come on, baby. All right, we're gonna let that cook. Lemonade, man. That used to be one of those darlings. You know why I like Lemonade so much? Because it reminds me that Tesla's also in the insurance game. Speaking of Tesla, let's go back to looking at Tesla. Maybe we can put on a put spread or an iron condor. Let's go to iron condor. 44 days out. Let's go like this. I'm going to be doing more of a like bullish iron condor, $5 wide. Wow, that's a chicken iron condor. The reason it's a chicken iron condor is where you get around 50% of the width of the strike. So the width of the strikes is $5. You're getting like more than 50% of the credit. Ugh, excuse me. Let's go up to like 300, 295 and see what we get. 220? That's still really good. Let's go down to like 200, 205. Man, this seems too good to be true. This is one standard deviation away. And let's see if this fills. If this fills, I'll take it. Probably need to lower the credit. Mid $1.90. So probably need to lower this to like $1.85, $1.86. Boom, filled. When did I get it? Did I get price improved? Nope, got it $1.85. All right, so I got $1.85 credit on a chicken, not a chicken, on an iron condor, $5 wide strikes. The most I can lose is $315. The fine risk trade. I don't lose $315 unless Tesla's below $200, which it's only $40 away, and or above $300. And well, I say that's only $60 away, but that's a pretty big move. You would think like you start thinking $40 in Tesla, man, this shit still moves, even though it's a lot more. There's a lot more shares to move it. It is down $9 today. I mean, that's what is that like 4%? Pretty decent sized move. All right, enough of the stack market. Let's move on to crypto. Been putting off like finishing my taxes. I'm gonna do that this morning. I'm not too. Bleh. The only reason I waited so long is because I would have done them by the deadline, but I imported my ship from Tasty and all my options trades. It needs me to edit them, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it. So I don't know. I'm gonna deal with that today. Hopefully, get that done. What was it? Oh, we were gonna go check out crypto. But I have no idea what the price of Bitcoin's doing. I'm gonna assume it's down. It's probably around 20,000, 19,800, 19,900. How does he do it? Ethereum 1,300, Cardano 42 cents, Solana $33, Harmony 1.019, Atom $12.72, Matic 83 cents, Quant still holding up pretty good, $136, makes the ladies holler. Cadena $1.38. I bought some of that yesterday. I think I paid $1.41. I bought $200 worth. Nothing crazy. I started to get a little itch. Clayton, 18 cents, and Fraudora. I think Fraudora is going to be below 0.003. I think we're going to see a 0.002 on Fraudora, if not more. Wow, that's kind of it with crypto. I don't know that there's much else to talk about. I'm not even sure what to do now. I'm kind of at an impasse. I'd rather be watching Suits. Let's see what's going on crypto. Ron DeSantis, I've been seeing that bro in the news. I don't mean bro in a good way. Only 50%. Man, we need to try harder. I bet Charles Hawkinson, what is he talking about? Network fees reduced by 50%. Network fees are reduced by 50% on Cardano. I mean, the fees are already cheap AF over there. Smaller transaction sizes. I wonder how things are moving over there. All right, wait for it. What's this bird gonna do? Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? This is the funniest goddamn video I think I've ever
Ladies
seen
and
in my
gentlemen, the
life.
captain has now turned on the fasten box as well will be landing in a few minutes. In preparation for our arrival, we are kindly asked to Trezor to your seats and
He's
fasten your
gonna get
seatbelt.
involved.
Please place your table into the fully upright position, open your window blind, and store your
That
luggage
might be
under
the
the seat in
dumbest
front
person
of you,
on the planet.
or in the other hand.
Pros are wicked smart. Oh, that's how you start a morning. That was some good shit. Are you going to watch Black Panther 2? Are you not interested? Yeah, I never watched Black Panther. Who's the bro in Black Panther? I never saw. I'm not big. I'm not very big in
Open your window blind and store your luggage under the seat in front of you, or in the other hand.
I mean, Don Cheadle's not the end all be all. I watched Iron Man, but I haven't watched Iron Man 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many are there? I stopped watching Iron Man, and Don Cheadle's like pretty big in that. Don Cheadle's best movie, Family Man. I never heard. Bert was supposed to watch Family Man. I wonder what.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelts as well will be landing in a few minutes. In preparation for our arrival, we are kindly asked to Trezor to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. Please place your table into the fully upright position, open your window blind, and store your luggage under the seat in front of you, or in the other hand.
Yeah, he looks familiar, but he kind of looks like that one martial artist guy. Yeah, he looks a lot like that martial artist guy. Is that? I can't think of his name. I ran into him in a restaurant in Santa Clarita too. Big black, like yoked as F. He hasn't been in any like famous movies. I don't know how to
Ladies and
do this
gentlemen, the
without
captain
saying
has now
racist.
turned on the
Black,
fasten seatbelts. A
martial
flow will be landing in a
artist,
few minutes. In
actor,
preparation for
movie
our
star.
arrival, we are conducted to adjust your seats and fasten your seatbelt. Please place your table into the fully upright position, open your window blind, and stow your luggage under the seat in front of you. Only the
Shut
owner
up.
can.
Oh yeah, this guy, Michael Jai White. Is that how? They look very similar. And no, not all black people look the same. Stop trying to get me to pin me as a racist. Why can't I open? Oh, okay. This is Michael. I guess I'll just Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelts. A flow will be
You're
landing
gonna
in a
tell
few
this
minutes.
guy's a
In
lot more
preparation
yoked,
for
but you're
our
gonna
arrival,
tell
we
me
are
he
conducted
doesn't
to adjust
look a
your seat
bit like.
and fasten your seatbelt. Please
I need
place
a
your
better
table
picture
into
of
the
him.
fully upright
Yeah, you're
position,
gonna tell me
open
this
your window
doesn't kind
blind,
of look
and
like
stow your
the
luggage under the seat in front of you.
Black Panther
Only the
guy.
owner can.
Like he could be his son, dude. Like this dude could legit be. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, to dig into this and find out that. Come on, you're gonna tell me? Look at that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelts. A flow will be landing in a few minutes. In preparation for our arrival, we are
They're
conducted to
related,
adjust your
right? They
seat
have to be
and fasten your
related.
seatbelt.
The
Please
eyes
place
are
your table
different,
into the
but they
fully
got
upright
that same
position,
kind of
open
like
your window blind, and stow your luggage
smile.
under the seat in front of you. Only the owner can.
He also kind of looks like the bro. He looks like kind of like the bro from Serenity. That's not even his most famous movie, but Serenity, black actor. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this guy. He kind of looks like this guy too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the fasten seatbelts. A flow will be landing in a few minutes. In preparation for our arrival, we are conducted to adjust your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
This guy died.
Table into the fully upright position.
I forgot about
open your
this.
window
What the
blind,
hell?
and stow your luggage under the seat in front of you. Only the owner can.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Chadwick Eric Boseman. Colon cancer. Way too young. So who's in? Oh my goodness, this makes me this is not how you start a morning. Why would you?
A flow will be landing in a few minutes.
43.
In preparation for our arrival, we are conducted to adjust your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Please place your table into the fully upright position, open your window blind, and stow your luggage under the seat in front of you. Only the owner can.
Where's my crow video? My bad. Is that thing? What kind of noise is that thing making? Oh, is this Boston Dynamics 30 years of development? Is this 30 years ago? That kind of looks like about like that. Or this looks like 20 years ago, and this already looks more advanced than what Teslas do. This is more 2011. This is already more advanced than what the Tesla bot's doing. Tesla needs to go buy this shit, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, he's got like, why does he have wires? I mean, the wires make that seem a little like not as impressive. I mean, look, come on, dude. The wires can, well, the wires aren't doing the arms. Dude, are you kidding me? Thing's more agile than me right there. What year is this? Oh, you take the DUI test for us? Holy shit, dude. Oh, yeah. So this is 6 years ago. That's a bulky mofo. That's only 10 pounds, though. I mean, that should be like 1,000 pounds for that to be impressive. I mean, 10 pounds? Are you kidding me? I can lift 10 pounds and I can do it faster. And I'm old and feeble AF. He's lifting with his legs. Oh, dude, are you trying to get your ass beat? 'Cause that's how you get your ass beat, dude. You're about to get. That would be so funny if that robot just got pissed off and started whooping his ass. Oh, do you think they're not remembering this? And in like a couple hundred years, they're gonna be like, "Hey, bitch, remember when you were doing this stuff to us?" Yeah, now this is super impressive right here. 2017. Oh my goodness, dude, are you kidding me? No, freaking, this is fake. But I was just thinking, if this thing does a backflip, are you kidding me? This is pro football in 30 years. It's just going to be robots. It's going to be people controlling robots. Dude, no freaking way. Like Tesla, I'm not so hyped on the Tesla bot now. Like I would buy 20,000 to buy with these fools 2021. Kind of bulky. I wonder how long these things. Look at this thing go, man. Can you imagine what's going to happen in the next 10 years? Does this have? I wonder what kind of. How loud are these? Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That will be a thing in the future. Just that movie with what was his face? Wolverine. Are you kidding me, dude? And they're like dabbing and shit, dude. That was sick. That was a mic drop. Those can't jerk you off like the Tesla bot. I don't know that the Tesla bot can jerk you off yet either. You ever see that episode of Big Bang Theory where what's his name? Sheldon, no. Leonard, no. Raj, no. The other one. Anyway, he was an MIT bro. He had a. It's bothering me. I can't think of his name. He had a robot hand, and it was jerking him off, and it got stuck on his wing. Uh, buying Twitter. I wonder what's going on with that. Michael J. Stern. Oh, paying with Bitcoin. Who gives a shit? Oh, what's Michael Saylor been up to? The correct answer is yes, and I will make 3 more transactions of 1,000,000 sats each. Okay, so is this the real Michael Saylor? He's got the check mark. So is Lightning Do Kwon? I don't get motivation behind spreading falsehood. Most like how is it? What's going on with Do Kwon? Why is he not in prison? U.S. national debt surpasses 31 trillion for the first time ever. Amazing. Blue? What's Blue got going on? Don't let my recent post fool you. I love Harmony One protocol. Community. So he loves the community, but he no longer loves Harmony One. Best and most welcoming community I've ever been. It is a great community, but they're a bunch of Kool-Aid sipping degens. Dwayne Cameron. I love Dwayne Cameron. Dwayne Cameron is the CEO of Liquid Finance. Kind of wild. Ethereum POS does not support withdrawals, and 50% of block production is owned by three entities. Blah 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 blah. Travis Kelsey, happy birthday, brother. His birthday is near mine. I'm not gonna say when my birthday is or was, but that is awesome to know that his birthday is near my birthday. The greatest the greatest tight end to ever play the game, and the most well dressed person to ever play the game. The only bad thing you could ever say about Travis Kelsey is catching Kelsey. I think the show was called Catching Kelsey. Catching Kelsey. He should try and get this scrubbed off the planet because this was some weird show. Like I watched like 5 minutes of an episode and it made me want to like it was like kind of like The Bachelor, but Kelsey I think was the premise. He should seriously be ashamed of himself for that one. Well played. Mission hard to believe in this day and age. SA placates Russia. Talking about Saudi Arabia. What did Saudi Arabia do? Sauce Grande. Comparing Sauce Grande to the Hedgehog. Sauce Grande, aka Tom Sosnoff. You may or may not. Soon I will turn full bearish again. Can't wait for it. Recent tweet from Capo. Can you imagine being this happy? Look at like I don't are dogs like when dogs are the happiest, is that the like most happiest feeling of any animal ever? Like I feel like he's so excited it could kill him or her. Look at that. Have you ever been that excited or happy about anything in your life? Russia Putin went to Kremlin to attend the emergency meeting of the I don't know, I saw some news title. Hello. Stock tips. Stock tips on big tits. That's an interesting Twitter handle. Happy Yom Kippur to all the Hebrews and Shebrews. What is Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur. I mean, I know it's a Jewish holiday. I just don't know what it celebrates. Yom Kippur. Isn't that when they have to like start fasting and shit? Day of Atonement. I should celebrate Yom Kippur. I have many things to atone about. At the beginning of each year, religious Jews have 10 days to repent their sins, which leads to Yom Kippur, the holiest year. It involves an entire day of fasting. An entire day of fasting? Are you kidding me? I could do that in my sleep. I was watching there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. No, it's not that. It was Entourage. If you've never watched Entourage, that's a great show. But they were like acting like they couldn't even make it to sundown. They were so freaking hungry. Give me a break. One day of fasting. If you want to atone for your sins, give me 3 days or go home. Right? Like if you're not doing a minimum of one day is not an atonement. I'm sorry. I love my Hebrews and Shebrews as big tit stock tips or what big tips big stock tips wait stock tips with big tits. What's her name? How am I not subscribed to her? Stock tips on big tits. Hello. Let's I feel like this is a dude though, so this might be a little bit sexist. If this is an actual like woman not caring to show her big, yeah, I'm starting to feel a little. I'm starting to feel a little. We're gonna have to unfollow. We don't. We don't. We don't promote sexism here. In fact, like that post might get me in trouble with freaking like YouTube. Yeah, I need to stop. I need to like can open that pic. That dude will be the first one to go. What dude? What were we talking about? What dude? Anyway, I was reading an article that they're scared that they're moving nukes or something into Ukraine and they're afraid Putin might push a button. Horizon Bridge update. Free the nipple. Trying to get me in trouble. Harmony One Bridge update. Bridge recovery plan latest update is here. All of the recovery funds. Oh, shouldn't I be getting like some money or something? That hasn't started yet. 7:15 a.m. So much for a tight 30 today. $20,000 is the new 4,000 in 2018-19. 250. We know what happens next, bro. So he thinks 20. He thinks we're at the bottom. I wonder what this means. Like, how high do you think Bitcoin's going to go in the next bull run? I don't know that it's going to make it. 100,000 is probably going to be a big number. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think it's going to go past like 120 on the high end. But I do think there's going to be a moment. Like I don't think we've seen full craziness in Bitcoin yet. There will be a moment where it gains terminal velocity to the upside. Is that a good way of putting that? I mean, it's gonna there's gonna be a huge supply crunch that's gonna hit Bitcoin, in my opinion, and the world is gonna FOMO into it, and it's gonna get insane. Like it is gonna get so insane that if you own even one Bitcoin, you're gonna have to question whether or not you should be like selling it or not, and it's gonna be a hard decision to make. Because you're going to be like, well, shit, man, this Bitcoin is going to be it. Like, Bitcoin has the chance to be it. Why would you need, like, could you imagine if the world came to the conclusion you stop listening and being controlled by central banks, and the world came to the conclusion that Bitcoin's the only currency we need, period? You could travel around the world and you just need Bitcoin. You don't need anything else. Bitcoin just becomes that thing. One sat becomes like $1 or a penny. We start doing transactions in sat. I think that's eventually where it's going to go. So you go to Uzbekistan. There's no Uzbekistan currency. You go to Europe. There's no euro. You go to the United States. It's just all sat, right? Everyone, and there's only 21 million Bitcoins. So do the math on that. We're talking about, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying the potential's there, right? Like, I do think Bitcoin has the power to transform the world into that. The potential's there. So even just having, I don't know what they say, it used to be like 0.25 or 0.27 Bitcoin put you in the top 1%. I mean, 0.27 Bitcoin's only about $6,000 right now. At its peak, that shit would have cost you close to 30,000, and soon that number will go up. I'm not saying it won't go down in the short term, but if someone told me, yeah, hey Tom, I'm buying, I make $16 an hour at Taco Bell, I'm saving my money, and I'm buying $100 of Bitcoin a month. That's someone that's really like, working on a shoestring budget, because $16 an hour or whatever. Plus, you're living at home with mommy and daddy, you're struggling to make ends meet. So if you can find a way to buy $100 of Bitcoin a month, and I'm sure it's not that hard if you're just fiscally and financially responsible and watch your bills and don't do a lot of the dumb things I did when I was young. I'm not gonna. Where's Costco, man? I'm not gonna get on my soapbox. All right, 7:20 a.m. We're at a tight 50. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. Let's see if we've had any kind of fade. Tesla's now down 11. I forgot how much this was. Oh, it was down like 9. NASDAQ, FIFI, Ofana. That didn't work. NASDAQ. I just had one of those realizations that my window's open. And if anyone outside's listening, they're going to be like, who is this idiot in this window that I see walk out of his front door every now and then? I wear these black shirts. I wear them backwards or inside out because the tag. I'm kind of like Finding Forrester. I'm kind of like Sean Connery. He wears his socks, the seam inside out because they hug the toes. Uh, TF means to be a feminist, though. You mean the F means to be a feminist? I guess it would be anti-feminist. Like I want to be a feminist and not promote dudes exploiting women's nipples to get Twitter followers. Are you saying for real on what, bro? Brow. Oh, what is it? It's 55 degrees outside and I'm sweating. I got my windows open. I don't understand. Am I in menopause? Am I having hot flashes? No, it's my diabetes. For real, what, Retro? Like, why are you leaving me hanging, bro? This vacation's moving too quickly. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's like 12 o'clock today would like officially be the halfway point on my vacation. Normally, like on Sundays, on the weekend, Sundays would be that day. You're like, it starts a little early. Like, I know people that say I'm a feminist, but then they don't say anything that makes me think they're a feminist. I don't, what is the definition of a feminist? I kind of know. I mean, it basically you just believe in women's rights, right? A person who supports feminism. I love dictionary explanations that use the word to tell the word. A person who supports feminism. All right, so feminism. I'm a feminist. I support feminism, I'm pretty sure. Let's Google this to make sure. The advocacy of women, I'm definitely, and the basis, I'm definitely a feminist, but I'm not your run of the mill feminist. Like, I do live on that edge where, like, they want everything to be equal. And I'm sorry, there's something men do better than women, and there's some things women do better than men. But that doesn't mean they can't be treated as an equal. But it does mean, like, there's some gray areas, right? Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, say for example, a woman being a firefighter, I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that could do a better job of being a firefighter than a lot of men, but they're not going to be a better firefighter than every man out there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anyway, I'm definitely a feminist, and I hope I proved that by like like getting excited that they're following this big stock tip, big or stock tips on big tits. I came to the conclusion it was probably the exploitation of women, and not actually, a chick. I know I'm gonna upset Casca. Some chick being kind of cool with her big tits. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a woman and she was okay showing her thing and making that her thing, and she was a really good stock trader, I would support her 100%. But until otherwise, I feel like it's probably just like some 13 or 23-year-old in his basement. All K Yadia in the house. Long time no see, brother. How you doing? All K. Hi. Yeah, I'm more feminist than not. Having girlfriend sucks, guys, when you're young. I'm trying to. So you have a girlfriend. It sucks to have a girlfriend when you're young. Is that what you're trying to say? Ricky says it's the exploitation of men. Yeah, it sucks. The grass isn't always greener. You love her? Like, there's wanting to spread your wild oats, and then there's Ricky is definitely not a feminist. Well, Ricky also likes to joke pretty hard, so who the hell knows? Feminists advocate women's rights, retro. I think you got the definition backwards. What? Huge. Is it what? Russia to allow international trade in Bitcoin and crypto in every industry. Oh, retro, how dare you, bro? Like, why do you gotta? You left? Oh, you left her? No, bro. He was not. Like, I kind of went there first too. I'm like, man, are we talking about getting a young girl? No, he was talking about he had a girlfriend. He's young, and it sucked to have a girlfriend because he wanted to spread his wild oats. You pervert. Yeah, I jumped to the same conclusion kind of quickly too. Let's see. All time since 1960, when the S&P had two consecutive 2 plus 5% days and subsequent 1 week. All right. I thought that was going to be interesting, but it started taking away rings from Tom Brady. McDonald's in Switzerland. Who cares? Like, are people just like making this shit up now? The hell's going on here? Oh, wow. Another person died. 10 years ago, it was 20 trillion. I love it when people say things like people understand or don't understand in their Twitter posts. Ooh, schoolgirls of Iran flipping. Dude, there's no way this is real. This has to be like made up. Oh my goodness. This doesn't surprise me at all. Like, Look at this guy acting like he's in the front lines and like getting shot at and shit. And they're just people over here being like, just fucking getting their groceries, walking their groceries home. Oh my goodness, dude. I would love to hear this newscast. Do they add like some gun sound effects and shit? Fucking A, man. All right. What do you think of moon robots? Uh, I never got into moon robots. I don't have anything to say about moon robots. I'm not into any high risk gamified bullshit right now. Like the only thing I ever got hardcore into was DeFi Kingdoms. I barely pay attention to it. I got into some other stuff. I got into like I still have some eggs or whatever on freaking I don't even remember the name of it. Like Dex Screener? Like I don't even remember what websites I go to for some of this shit. Evo. Evo. Like I don't even I have yield farm. You know what? How do I even look at Evo? Evoverse? I don't even Oh yeah, the website Evo like is this thing completely gone? Let's see. Did anyone else think that this Farnswoggle P Horse Two's kid's picture kind of looks like his eyes are penises? He said Jeffrey, that does look like Jeffrey Dahmer eyes, but this also kind of looks like a penis right here, doesn't it? All right, Evo. Oh wait, I don't even. No. Let's see, Knights and Peasants, Evoverse announcement. One. No, I was in one. I think I. Not. I never did one verse. I did a harmony verse. Everyone, the marketplace is now live. Boba Network, Boba D's Nuts. I don't even know where to go. Do they have a links? Official link. Let's see. Linktree, web app.evoversus.com. I don't know what chain this is on. I think it's on AVAX, isn't it? I'm probably gonna have to sign in. Yep. 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 In one verse, I don't. One verse was a little goofy creatures, and they had like two different NFTs, didn't they? Current chain. You are currently. You can always, but switch to Avalanche. Yeah. Oh, I have $445 over here. I have 49,225 locked Evo. Um, I have $475 No, that's how much is total. I don't know what I have. How do I see? Farms, week 23. I have a lot of locked Evo if this ever turns into anything. Of course, I'll probably pull a DeFi Kingdoms and turn your locked Evo into something else and then lock it up and screw me over. Alright, I'm done looking at this shit. What is everything else? Crystal, 26 cents. Jewels. I haven't looked at these in so long. I give two shit. Clooney, Clooney 0.001. Clooney's dead. Vera, 13 cents. Trank, one of the worst investments I've ever made in my life. Took retro down with me, 0.006. I have 15K, bro. I don't have 15K. There's where? What are you talking about? I don't have 15K. I don't have, where do you see I have 15K? I have $445 locked. Total token value. I don't even know how to look at my farm. The Evo you have is bugged. What does that even mean? I'll take. You're saying I have 15K? Like, well, talk to me, brother. But it's all locked anyway. It doesn't matter, right? If it's bugged, can't they fix it? When are they going to fix this? I have 49,000 locked Evo. See price on Dex. I mean, it's 0.009 cents. So I don't think I have 45,000. I think this might be right. 49,123 times 0.009. $445. It's like, it's basically the same thing. You're bugged, brother. Unless this price is wrong. Is it not 0.009 cents? Yeah, no problem. It's not like I haven't made a math mistake in my life. All right, everyone. I got to get to my taxes. I did have a lot of fun today. I will be back 6:30 a.m. Yeah, you got me excited there for a second. I will be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You're in MF and Square. Give you like 10 minutes. Just take another hit. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Love you all in peace.